What's going on, everyone? This is Mark here from Anastacio, Khalif with my partner James once again. I'm going to show you guys some quick single stick assisted takedowns. So we're going to look at a few concepts where the stick is actually going to provide the leverage that we need to take our opponent down. Now, I'm a huge advocate of learning how to grapple with the stick because a whole foundational part of Anastacio Khalif is to help Khalif become an accessible form of self-defense. And so what that means is not only do I have to be accurate with my striking, but I should feel empowered to grapple with the stick and not feel like I can only strike with it, because that leaves me with very few options. Now, we could dive into that in a whole other essence of videos. Let me guys know if you guys want to hear that. But a lot of that theory is shared with our Anastacio Khalif online members, so definitely check that out if you want to train with us as well. But we're going to look at situation number one. There's numerous amount of ways that we can get into this, but basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have control either from the inside or whatever. I grab onto that wrist. Okay, so it could be because he punched and I decided to parry it off like so. It could be because I struck his hand. Plenty of things here. So we'll look just at the takedown itself, so we focus on the actual leverage from the stick. I insert the stick in towards the armpit. This one's very traditional in the sense where a lot of FMA systems have this. You might have seen it in some previous videos of my own. But I'm going to crank the stick so I go palm up on the inside. And I'm going to be pushing into his bicep. As I do that, I'm going to pull. If by chance I was able to step and be behind his right foot, I would. I don't necessarily need it, but once I get that, I crank and I almost rotate it over like so, and I pull him straight to the ground, right? I don't really have to move my body too much, and then I'm here. I can start striking. I can go knee on belly, start grappling from that position, so on and so forth. Okay, so that one is very, very straightforward. We call that the inside wrap because we also have an outside version and different sorts of cranks. Now this one's a little bit more common in the realm of grappling. We're going to look for a single leg. So again, there's numerous ways that we can go for a single leg. Let's say we work off of a parry off of a cross like so. I shoot this underneath here, and I can grab towards the back of the knee. I can grab towards the ankle. Really what I get, I pull that, keep my head close, and down he goes. I can bring this back up here, start looking for locks, heel hooks, things of that nature. Very, very straightforward. I can even use that to spin them around, and then your whole single leg, double leg game can start coming into play. Now this one is something that I found very effective for the sake of being able to use the curriculum in not only empty hand but also in single stick. So in empty hand we have something called the Khalif Flow. Now basically with a stick it would kind of look like this, where I parry it here and then I end up in sort of like a underhook, overhook position. Okay? I'm going to use that a little bit more with the stick. I parry over here, I bring the stick underneath, I'm going to let go with my right hand, it's going to come on top like so. I'm going to crank on the shoulder to break his posture, and then I'm going to place this on top of his neck. So right now it's almost like a double overhook. I'm now going to release with my left hand. I'm going to pull this back slightly, keep it on top of the back of his neck. I'm going to slide this into his bicep, and now I'm going to use this as a leverage to crank into a full circle throw, and down my partner goes. And then from here, I have my stick to grapple, I have my position to strike, everything that I would have in an empty hand, or if I just did a standard full circle throw. Now I really like that one because it gives me a leverage, and it's super, super easy to do that. And as you guys know, if you've been following this channel for a while, I'm a big fan of the full circle throw, in which I call it. It's one of my favorite takedowns, so hopefully you guys can take the stick, practice it with your partner, feel good about it, not feel like you have to keep it behind chambered at all times. And it's either strike or not strike. We can use this to help us in our takedowns. We can use this to help us in our grappling. It's one with the stick. This is what we call an extension of our hand. So if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys felt like you can use some of these techniques, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And again, guys, if you want to train with us online, on Anastacio Khalif, we have plenty of different options, including live classes that are going to be streamed every single month. So definitely check that out. Exclusive content that will not be on YouTube. So all the links in the description below. Until next time, catch you guys there.